On June 25, 2009, the entertainment world was rocked by the sudden death of Michael Jackson, often hailed as the king of pop, rock, and soul. At just 50 years old, Michael was eagerly preparing for a highly anticipated comeback tour titled This Is It. This series of concerts was meant to mark his triumphant return to the stage, allowing his children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket, to see their father perform live for the first time. The news of Michael Jackson's death was a profound shock, with the official cause later determined to be cardiac arrest induced by acute propofol and benzodiazepine intoxication. This finding led to widespread speculation about Michael's drug use and raised questions about his overall health and the circumstances leading to his untimely death. However, the narrative of Michael Jackson as a simple drug addict misses the complexities of his life and the context of his medication use. To understand what truly happened, it's important to delve into the significant physical and emotional pain that Michael endured, which ultimately led to his reliance on painkillers and sedatives. In 1984, during the filming of a Pepsi commercial, a pyrotechnic accident set Michael Jackson's hair on fire, resulting in second- and third-degree burns on his scalp and body. This traumatic event not only caused severe physical pain, but also introduced him to the world of pain management and plastic surgery. Further exacerbating his condition, in 1999, Michael suffered another serious accident during a performance when an aerial platform malfunctioned, causing him to fall 50 feet. This fall inflicted permanent damage to his spine. After the incident, he was again treated with strong pain medications to manage his severe back pain. Michael's constant battle with pain, coupled with the immense stress of his career and personal life, significantly impacted his health. One of the most troubling aspects of his health issues was chronic insomnia. Michael struggled to sleep, sometimes going several days without rest. To manage his insomnia, he turned to a variety of medications, including propofol, a powerful sedative typically used in surgical procedures. His dependency on propofol became so ingrained that he referred to it as his milk due to its milky appearance. The reliance on these potent drugs ultimately led to his accidental overdose. Understanding the full scope of Michael Jackson's life, including his injuries and the subsequent medical treatments, provides a clearer picture of why he was using such strong medications and how his life might have been saved with different medical oversight and support. His story is a somber reminder of the physical and emotional toll that a life in the spotlight can exact on even the most talented and beloved individuals. It all started in early 2009 when Michael Jackson signed a lucrative contract with AEK Live to perform a series of concerts in London, known as the This Is It Tour. This series was intended to mark the grand comeback of the legendary entertainer, with the first concert scheduled for July 2009. Rehearsals began in late April at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. The preparation for the show quickly became an exhausting and rigorous routine for Michael, who had yet to perform at full-scale live shows for over a decade. Suddenly, he was required to dance, sing, and coordinate with the production crew for hours on end, 5 or 6 days a week. To manage this intense schedule, Michael needed quality sleep and relief from his chronic back pain. He turned to his familiar aids, propofol and benzodiazepines. However, administering serious sedatives like propofol is far more complex than taking oral medications. Michael required the assistance of a medical professional, someone who could manage these potent drugs safely. As part of his deal with AEK, Michael requested a personal physician to support him during the tour. AEK agreed and hired Dr. Conrad Murray, who had known Michael for some time and was familiar with his unique medical needs. Almost every night after rehearsals, Michael would return to his Los Angeles home at 100 North Carrollwood Drive. There, Dr. Murray would administer propofol and other medications to help Michael sleep. They even converted one of the bedrooms into a dedicated medication room. Each night, Dr. Murray put Michael under anesthesia without the proper medical equipment typically required for such procedures. On the night of Michael's death, June 25, 2009, it began as just another routine evening. Dr. Murray administered a small dose of propofol to induce sleep and then placed Michael on a drip, a method where a small continuous dose of the sedative is delivered intravenously. This technique is meant to maintain a stable concentration of the sedative in the bloodstream to ensure prolonged and uninterrupted sleep. However, without the proper medical equipment and monitoring, the administration of propofol can be highly unpredictable and dangerous. Proper equipment is essential because the body's response to strong sedatives can vary greatly. It allows for real-time monitoring and immediate intervention in case of adverse reactions. On that fateful night, Dr. Murray did not have the necessary equipment to monitor Michael's vital signs or respond to potential complications. This oversight proved fatal. Michael Jackson suffered a cardiac arrest, and without the proper emergency equipment and medical response, he tragically passed away. The combination of propofol and benzodiazepines, administered without adequate monitoring, led to his untimely death. This incident underscores the critical importance of proper medical oversight when dealing with potent sedatives. In sedation practices, there are three main levels: mild, moderate, and deep sedation. During mild or moderate sedation, the patient can breathe independently, with the brain managing the act of breathing. However, in deep sedation, the brain's ability to control breathing diminishes, necessitating mechanical ventilation to maintain respiratory function. One of the significant risks of propofol, a potent sedative, is that it can quickly and unpredictably shift a patient from moderate to deep sedation. This narrow margin between the two levels of sedation can easily be crossed, especially without proper monitoring equipment. On the night of June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson's body responded unusually to the propofol administered by Dr. Conrad Murray. He transitioned into deep sedation without any visible signs, since there was no equipment to monitor his heart rate, pulse, or other vital signs. Such monitoring could have alerted Dr. Murray to Michael's deteriorating condition in time to intervene. Tragically, Dr. Murray left Michael unattended for a few minutes at a critical juncture. During this brief period, Michael experienced respiratory arrest. His breathing stopped. Respiratory arrest can still be survivable with immediate intervention, specifically by providing oxygen. However, Dr. Murray was unprepared for this emergency. When he returned and noticed something was amiss, he misinterpreted the situation, believing Michael was experiencing cardiac arrest rather than respiratory arrest. In response, Dr. Murray performed CPR, an action suitable for cardiac arrest but not for respiratory arrest. Furthermore, he delayed calling 911, which further reduced the chances of timely and effective medical intervention. This delay in seeking emergency assistance was a critical factor in Michael Jackson's death. Dr. Murray later claimed that he only administered an initial dose of propofol to help Michael fall asleep, and suggested that Michael self-administered additional doses via a drip while he, Murray, was making a phone call. However, the court and jury did not find this explanation credible. They concluded that Dr. Murray was responsible for the improper administration and monitoring of the drugs that led to Michael Jackson's death. In retrospect, it's clear that Michael Jackson's severe dependency on sedatives and painkillers was well known among his close circle and business partners. Despite this, there appeared to be a lack of genuine effort to help him overcome his addiction. Rather than providing comprehensive care, such as sending him to a rehabilitation center, those around him facilitated his drug use to ensure his performance commitments were met. This tragic negligence highlights the pressures and pitfalls faced by celebrities and the critical need for compassionate and appropriate medical care. Indeed, it appears that the Michael Jackson who continued to perform live, despite his dependency on drugs, was deemed more profitable by those around him than the Michael Jackson, who might have taken time off to address his addiction in rehab. This harsh reality underscores the immense pressure and exploitation that can come with celebrity status. Dr. Murray's actions and subsequent defense were scrutinized and ultimately discredited by the court. It was evident that Michael Jackson's profound health issues and dependency were known to those close to him, yet he was not given the help he truly needed. Instead, the focus remained on his ability to perform and generate revenue. This is the story of Michael Jackson's death, a tale of extraordinary talent overshadowed by pain and addiction, exacerbated by those who prioritize profit over his well-being. If you found this video about Michael Jackson's life and tragic death informative and compelling, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful stories and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and family to keep the conversation going. Thank you for watching.